Hey guys, before we get into this video, I did just want to say that every time you guys get these NBA videos to 1,000 likes, I will be doing an NBA jersey giveaway from any team, and all you have to do to enter the giveaway is be sure to drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, but also be sure to comment down. I'm always going to be asking questions throughout the video, so the more active you guys are, the more likely you will be able to win. So you guys already know what to do. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here today we are going to be doing our second basketball video on the channel, and this one I think is actually going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of something similar to what like Click Productions does and stuff like that, but today we are going to be doing what if the NBA reset entirely. They just reset and every single team had to draft a brand new team with the draft order that is from this upcoming year. So you guys obviously know the Timberwolves are first, the Warriors are second, Hornets are third, so on and so forth. Now, only problem is here, by the way, I just went through and did all these teams, so, you know, I got y'all. But starting with the Lakers here, the rest of these teams that you guys see are, they don't have their first round picks this year. So I had to kind of just put them in some random order, and I literally just left them how I ended up putting them, like, and mixing them up obviously to get like the right draft order or whatever. So the Lakers, Raptors, Magic, Grizzlies, Pacers, Rockets, and Clippers all do not have their first round picks this year. So they are going to be in this lovely order. So the rest of the NBA, though, they are in order, and like I said, what we are going to be doing here today is basically resetting the NBA entirely and seeing what happens, who ends up getting drafted where. We're probably going to sim about 2 seasons, because what I want to do is I want to sim through the first season, see how everybody plays, go through that off season, and then I want to sim through another season and see how they function and what team stands out and who works together and who doesn't, all that sort of fun stuff. If you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like on it. Comment down below what other videos you guys do want to see next, whether it's realistic things like, maybe do like, what happens if the Timberwolves draft LaMelo Ball, something like that. Like, if you guys want to see something realistic, or even if you guys are like, yo, I want to see, like, what if every player returned to their home, their hometown team and like stuff like that. So be sure to comment down below, and yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so you guys can see Giannis was taken with the #1 pick in the draft. I'm just going to simulate through the entire thing. So I have no control over any team. I don't want to know whatever team is going to pick whatever. We're going to see this all together. Now, this is the only thing. So I have to user one team. Now, that is the only problem, is the team that I user is basically going to completely get crapped on in a way. Main reason why is because, if I have to, you have to use our team. You can't just not pick a team. But more importantly, I don't want to, go out of my way to, sign somebody or whatever that I know is going to be good. I just kind of want to let the rest of the NBA do their thing. So we're going to be using the Clippers. They have the 30th pick in the draft, so they're probably not going to have a good team or anything. But let's just see. Let's see what actually happens here. Of course, they have Siakam, that figures. So the Sixers are interesting. They got Chris Paul and Kyle Lowry with Jared Allen. That's not really that bad of a team. Do me a favor and actually comment down below what you think of your new team. You know what I mean? So because I'm a Warrior fan, I'm gonna let y'all know when we get to the Warriors how I feel about this team, and we'll see what happens. So Towns is actually pairing up with Sabonis and Devontae Graham with Buddy Hield. Pretty interesting. Anthony Davis on the Chicago Bulls, getting Bledsoe and Steven Adams as teammates. Luka pairing up with Wiggins and Sexton. Not too bad. Embiid and Jamal Murray. That's actually pretty cool. I actually kind of like that as a team. Siakam, though, like I said, on the Clippers, he's under contract, which is good, so he'll be on the team, and I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll find whatever worst team it is, or I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. Steph Curry actually pairing up with CJ McCollum and LaMarcus Aldridge on the Atlanta Hawks. Pretty interesting stuff there. Zion teaming up with Drew Holiday, so he's kind of getting his own teammate. Kawhi pairing up with D'Lo, Nurkic. It's actually not that bad of a big three. John Morant and Shai with Brandon Clark. That's actually a pretty good young team, because I also have Mikal Bridges. So that's a pretty interesting young team there. Paul George pairing up with KP, Blake, Dragic, and Duncan Robinson. Wow. KD pairing up with Wall, an OG, DeMarcus Cousins. I thought that was Jaren Jackson for a minute. That's actually not that bad. Clay going to the Lakers with Gobert and Aaron Gordon. John Collins looking pretty good next to DeRozan and Karis LeVert. Jimmy B on the Mavericks with Mitchell Robinson. I mean, some of these teams are pretty interesting. Like, this one's pretty cool as well. Westbrook, Beal, and Michael Porter Jr. That could be a good big three. Kyrie pairing up with Ayton on the Pelicans. LeBron and Oladipo. LeBron's on the Pistons, which means he fell to like 6. They actually let like LeBron fall that much in the draft. That's actually pretty interesting. So Middleton actually pairing up with Levine and Montrezl Harrell. That'll be an interesting team. Okay, so Terry Rozier, Jaylen Brown, and Kemba all end up on the same team again with Draymond Green this time. Lillard pairing up with Kanter. There's Jaren Jackson Jr. Jokic pairing up with Hayward, Fred VanVleet, and Pascal. Interesting. This team is actually kind of nice. You have Bam Adebayo, Ben Simmons, Dinwiddie. I mean, that's actually not that bad. That big three is looking pretty good. Giannis obviously getting drafted #1 overall. Pairing up with Tobias Harris and Vucevic with Schroeder. It's actually not that bad. Tatum on the Trailblazers pairing up with DeJounte Murray and TJ Warren. Harden. Okay, I mean, the Warriors get Harden, Whiteside, Kevin Love, Fultz, and Chris Dunn. I mean, I like that Harden signing, but we'll have to see what happens there. And then finally, Trae Young does go to the Wizards with Capella and Oubre. So Oubre ends up back on the Washington Wizards. So pretty interesting stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and sim this entire season, like I said, with the Clippers. I'm not going to make any moves. All I want to do is see how each team actually performs. So at the end of the first season, James Harden actually wins MVP, leading, I don't know, I'm assuming leading the Warriors to something. Dylan Windler is your rookie of the year. So like I said, this is like an awkward thing. I think like it's like only rookies that didn't play last year. So like it's the same rookie class with like Ja Morant, but like it's not like the ones that played. You know what I mean? So okay, well, Dylan Windler wins. Dante DiVincenzo wins 6th Man of the Year. Giannis takes home Defensive Player of the Year. Brandon Clark is your Most Improved Player. And Mike Malone, Coach of the Nuggets, is your Coach of the Year. So pretty interesting. Feel free to pause the video and check out the All-NBA teams. So here's the first one, second one, third one. Actually, pretty interesting 3 here. And then the All-Defensive teams as well. Matisse Thybulle making the All-Rookie or All-Defensive second team. Not something you see too much, so pretty cool stuff there. Let's take a look at these standings and whatnot. I do want to see where each team ended up, going. So the Denver Nuggets were the 1st seed. Pretty interesting. Obviously, the Warriors. So Harden won MVP as a 5th seed. That's interesting. And then obviously these are the teams that did not make the playoffs. The Clippers almost made it, and I didn't do anything for their team, and they actually almost made it. So pretty interesting. Taking a look in the Eastern Conference, the Heat are your #1 seed. Pretty interesting stuff here. Some of the teams that didn't make the playoffs here. The Knicks still can't make the playoffs. They literally got John Wall, Thybulle, OG, KD, and DeMarcus Cousins, and they still couldn't make the playoffs. Unbelievable. Like I said, feel free to pause the video. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll through so you guys can see what everybody did, basically. If you guys want to see your team, you guys obviously, like I said, just feel free to pause it. Beal actually put up 30 a game. That's pretty interesting. Zach LaVine put up 27 a game. Giannis put up 25. Tatum put up 30. Harden put up 36. Definitely an interesting season, to say the least, with everybody there. Let's see how the playoffs go, though. I'm actually interested to see who is going to go ahead and come out on top and take the W and take the championship in the very first season. So the Warriors actually beat the Timberwolves. So they actually get past Giannis. So like that's who I'm looking at right now. They win in 6 against the Suns. That's what you'd like to see. All right, let's see. The Warriors going up 2-1. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. And they blow it. Well, okay. Well, okay. The champion now in the very first season is looking like it is the Detroit Pistons. So they actually win, obviously led by LeBron. He put up 38 or basically 39 points a game, 9.5 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals a game. And he shot 60% from 3 and 62% from the field. That is a finals MVP season. So here we are in the second season. Like I said, I wanted to do an additional one after free agency to see kind of how everything goes, really. So I didn't make any moves. This is just whatever the computer did. I do want to see if any moves were made, though. Like Giannis is, where is Giannis now? Giannis is now on the Pistons. Giannis just teamed up with LeBron. Anthony Davis went back to the Bulls. Kawhi is on the Timberwolves now. Luka is, I think, still on his same team. I don't think Luka was a free agent. Curry's not a free agent. LeBron's still on the Pistons. That is crazy. KD's still on the Knicks. hold on. So I want to actually see this. So that's insane. That is actually insane. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, that is actually kind of cracked. So the irony of this one, Lillard and Paul George team up now as well. But like, look at this team. You have Giannis and LeBron James teaming up in Detroit. So if you're a Pistons fan, like, you have to be happy. There is like no way you are not upset with the future of your team. Like, you literally went from, obviously, like, if we're being honest, you know, it's not like you had that bright of a future, but like, damn. And now you end up getting LeBron and Giannis on the same team. So I'm already certain we know what's going to actually happen with that team. So this just seems great. So Giannis takes home the MVP award with the Detroit Pistons, teaming up with LeBron. Kungwu actually gets Rookie of the Year on the New York Knicks. Devontae Graham takes home 6th Man of the Year. AD Defensive Player of the Year. Michael Porter Jr. Most Improved Player. He actually ended up, I thought that was the Nuggets jersey for a minute. And then Dwayne Casey, shockingly enough, goes 60-22 and leads his team, or has his team with the best record. So Giannis ends up on the All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team has LeBron. I love how LeBron plays point guard too. Like, they are just completely cheesing that lineup. Cantor made the All-NBA third team. Bro, what? 17 points, 16 and a half rebounds. All right. Apparently this sim is taking it's treating Cantor pretty good. The Warriors ended up getting Nico Mannion. Taking a look at the brand new standings from this year, though, is going to be pretty interesting. So OKC is number 1, obviously, in the West. The Warriors didn't make the playoffs, which is good for me. You guys can see your teams down here if those are, you know, your team. But the Detroit Pistons, obviously, were the 1 seed by far. The Charlotte Hornets were the 2nd seed. Yeah, so pretty interesting, though, that the Pistons won the finals last year, and then they just signed Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, and they have Oladipo, so like, and they have DeAndre Hunter. They just kind of needed like if they were able to get like a guy like Enes Kanter on their team just out of nowhere, like, pretty sure they would have been chilling. So let's go ahead and sim these playoffs though in the final year here and see who comes out on top. The Knicks are about to upset the Pistons. Oh wait, nope, never mind. The Knicks blew a 3-1 lead. All right, well, the Knicks finally make the playoffs, and the first thing they do is blow a 3-1 lead to the Detroit Pistons, which I don't even see how they were up 3-1, but Pistons end up going to the finals. They're going to actually go down 2-2, 3-2, and the Pistons win back-to-back championships. I'm pretty sure this NBA reset worked out for them better than I think it did for any other team. I'm just going to assume, you know. I can't really, you know, say that, but, like, if we're being honest, I'm pretty sure it worked out, being that they got LeBron James and Giannis on the same team with Oladipo as a third, like, you know, all-star with them. So, pretty sure it worked out. Like I said, though, let me know how your team worked out. I figured this would be a fun little video. This is how my team worked out. I mean, we went from Steph, Clay, Wiggins, second pick, Dre, Pascal, to Harden, Isaac, Whiteside, Scalabrine, and Grayson Allen. So I'm definitely chilling with what we got in real life. Like I said, let me know what happened with your team, though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.